Welcome back to the Ironman. I'm excited for today. Well, not today necessarily, but the next few days. Because we actually get to start Slayer in this episode properly. There's a load of quests I want to do before. I want to unlock a load of different tasks. The main two are Basilisk Knights and Tormented Demons, so I can do them as and when I get them. I'm not 100% sure about Tormented Demons just yet because I need 75 attack to even use the Arc Light, but I'm still going to unlock them. But first of all, we need the Fury. And we have enough Chaos Runes to buy the Onyx, which is going to be selling them to the Mage Shop in the Desire area and then buy the Onyx. It's about 29k. I think it's literally like a few hundred under 29k we need to sell. And then we'll be able to buy the Onyx for 260k because we have the Karamja gloves. And then we need to get a +4 boost, which we'll get from woodcutting on Fossil Island for the Ciliacep Cap. And then making the Mushroom Pie for a +4 boost. And then we can make ourselves the Amulet of Fury. What an upgrade. We've gone from an Amulet of Strength straight to an Amulet of Fury. Our range has gone from an Amulet of Accuracy to an Amulet of Fury. And obviously, of course, an Amulet of Magic to an Amulet of Fury. So I'm going to start selling. I'm excited. 260k Tockle acquired. Is the Onyx. Let's buy it. Let's make that Fury. Here we are with the Mushroom Pie for the +4 boost. The Magic Potion for the +4 boost to be able to do Enchant Onyx jewelry. Let's eat the Mushroom Pie. And let's make this Fury. Wait, am I stupid? I think I might be. I'm trying to figure out why. What bar do you need to make one of these? Do you need a gold bar? Do I not know this game? Let's find out. I don't know why, but I don't know how to make a Fury. There we go. I've learned how to make an Onyx today. Onyx Amulet unstrung. There it is. We will string it. There's the Onyx Amulet. Magic Pot. And enchant it. There we go. Amulet of Fury obtained on the account. Shame I'm a little stupid and I didn't realize you needed a gold bar. We may have completely skipped the Amulet of Glory on the account, but we could finally get one in our house and get to Edgeville and Draenor Village. A hell of a lot easier. And I guess also Karamja and Alcarid, but they're not as important. We're going to start with Fremennik Exiles, and to be able to do this, we need Mountain Daughter. We have the rest of the requirements, so we're going to do Mountain Daughter, and then we're going to smash this out, and that means Basilisk Knights are going to be unlocked. After that, we're going to end up working on Wild Guthix Sleeps, which is where we need to do some stuff. We need 72 thieving, and we need a load of quests, and maybe some skill requirements. If I don't have them for these quests, I haven't looked yet. I believe I have everything, but if not, it's just 72 thieving that we need to get for this. So it shouldn't be too bad. There is a Mountain Door to complete, which now means I think I have all the requirements. I think this is all we need. Fremennik Exiles. Let's have a quick look. Yes, we can do this. This should be very easy, to be honest with you. I didn't realize it's actually not too long of a quest, so let's get this done pretty quick. There is Fremennik Exiles complete. 50k Slayer, 50k crafting, and 30k rune crafting. Didn't actually know that the experience reward was as good as that. And that does gets us to 61 Slayer, 64 rune crafting. Obviously, it doesn't get us a crafting level, but that unlocks Basilisk Knight tasks. And now we need to work on the requirements for Wild Guthix Sleeps, which means a minimum of 5 quests. I don't know if these need more requirements, but we'll do it one step at a time. And then we can do this quest and unlock Tormented Demons. So the next quest I had lined up was Dream Mentor, because I hate that quest and I just want to get it out of the way. But it turns out I need to do Edgar's Ruse for that, and we need 5 chicken. So this is the first time we're going to be shooting the Bofur, and we're going to do it on a chicken. That is, yeah, that's the first use of the Bofur on the account, and it's definitely an interesting one. Whilst I'm running past Gommel, I actually got the medium tier of combat achievements without even realizing. I guess just doing a load of bosses and it's all just added up. So we now have the medium tier. That's kind of nice for, I know Barrows is nice. I'm not really sure what else the medium tier brings. Let's have a quick look. So in the medium, obviously we get an experience lamp, 10k experience lamp. I was going to originally think about putting these on agility from now on, but I'm actually still going to put them on herblore for now because I can train agility when I want. I have to wait to train herblore, so I guess it's still better. Quicker or easier to get medium clue scrolls. We can get more bosses from Slayer. We don't care about the warrior token. I guess pest control when we go back there's nice. 5 extra cannonballs in the cannon. Well, I suppose 5 daily teleports to Trollheim's kind of cool. I don't know if you can use this without Edgar's Ruse, which is what I'm doing right now. And of course, we don't have the prayer drain when we have the hilt equipped at Barrows. And this is Edgar's Ruse complete, I believe. Yep, there we go. 11k herblore experience. We can actually finally teleport to Trollheim. And it turns out we can use the daily teleport without this quest on the Gommel's Hilt. I used all 5 during this quest, but the teleport is actually insane. I didn't realize how good it was. And once you get to the hard combat achievements, you unlock this, and it has unlimited teleports. This is going to be so good when you do God Wars. I'm not sure if it's going to be the meta to get there that way, but I mean, it's pretty damn nice just for general use if you need to get to the area. Don't have to use this spell, and you can build it. So I guess you can save an inventory slot if there's something you're doing. But honestly, unlimited teleport straight outside God Wars, can't complain. But that isn't until level 244 combat achievement points. So it's still a far way away. This is Dream Mentor complete. Not gonna lie, this is a lot easier than I remember it. For some reason, I remember the boss fight being challenging, but it's literally just the first one. As long as you can tank the first one, it's fine. I found out if you just go in there with basically like close to 0 magic bonus, you can still hit it fairly consistently. And I just went in there and wind waved it to death. And we get 15k hit points, 10k magic XP, access to the full lunar spellbook now, and we actually get an experience lamp. Not gonna lie, didn't know this was a thing. I'm not sure what. Oh, okay. We'll put this in magic because magic's kind of important right now. The higher we get it, the easier it's going to be able to get the magic level to enchant Zenyte jewelry when we get to it, because there's not going to be a lot of magic experience between now and potentially getting our first Zenyte, depending on how lucky we get and what tasks we get on the way to 69 Slayer. Is Defender of Varrock completed. Obviously I'd done part of that before when I went for the zombie axe, but that's actually quite a quick quest. We've only got a few quests left, so this shouldn't take too long. I believe the last ones we have are pretty quick. We need to do Tears of Guthix, Tale of Two Cats, and the Path of Gloffery, and then we'll knock out 72 Thieving. I don't know why I didn't do this quest earlier, but here's Tears of Guthix complete. I'm gonna do my Tears right now, even though it goes into Slayer. Honestly, just gonna get the weekly done. Also, it will complete I think it's a hard task, or maybe even a medium task. No, it's a hard task, I think, for the Lumbridge Diary to get like I think 100 or something like that. We are in the middle of completing a Tale of Two Cats, but we have to wait. So the only quest left whilst we wait is a Path of Gloffery, which will unlock the monsters to kill that drop the scepter, which we'll go for at one point, I imagine. Don't think we're going to skip it. This is going to be a Tale of Two Cats complete. I didn't actually realize the potatoes don't take too long to grow, so I just went straight and finished this. And another 2 quest points. I have no idea what's in here. Oh, experience lamp and a mouse toy. These can go on anything. Nice. I haven't actually looked at any of the rewards for any of these quests, and I don't remember the majority of them, so it's kind of fresh to me, even though I've done them all before. Obviously, there's a couple of quests, like the next one, Path of Gloffery, is new since I played, and so is While Guthix Sleeps. So, Path of Gloffery, here we come. I believe this is the Path of Gloffery complete. And by the looks of things, I get 4 experience lamps. Again, not looking at quest rewards, just getting goodies, I guess. Oh, okay. Well, I don't know why they're lamps, and it's not just experience, but there's 5k less thieving we have to get. This also unlocks the terror birds and the tortoises, the warp tortoises, so we can get the scepter. I'm not actually sure the method for getting those, but the best way of doing it. I think cannoning might be good at the terror birds, but we'll look at that when I go for the scepter. Now we need to get 72 thieving and do it while Guthix sleeps, and we can finally go and start Slayer. This is going to be While Guthix Sleeps complete. Honestly, not a bad quest. I kind of enjoyed it, never done the quest before. A hell of a lot of experience in different skills. I don't know if I get any levels from this. No, I don't get any levels. But now, this means we've got everything ready for Slayer. And we're 62 Slayer, and we haven't trained it since 58. This has purely come from maybe a tiny bit of Royal Titans because I have a Fire Giant task, and the rest is quest rewards. But we need to get the Black Mask, and we also need 75 attack so I can even do Tormented Demon tasks, so I can wield the Arc Light. And we also don't have the Ancient Shards to even make the Arc Light. So hopefully that all happens, but the first thing first is we're going to go get ourselves a Black Mask and train attack, and we can finally have the best in slot Slayer Helm, well, Slayer, the head slot, and we'll eventually turn it into the Slayer Helm. I suppose it's a unique. This is the setup we are going to be running with for Cave Horrors for the Black Mask. Sadly, we cannot use our Fury because we need to use a Witchwood icon, but that's fine. We don't lose too much damage without the Fury. We've still got the rest of our gear. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. It's a 1 in 512 drop, I do believe, and hopefully we get some good seeds and some good herbs on the way. So we have ourselves the Black Mask, and the reason there was no audio is I was yapping as it happened, so it's just like a ramble clip. So you can have no audio for it to ignore my rambles, but it was 563 KC, so it's only a tiny bit over the drop rate. But now we need to go imbue this. We got 2 attack levels, so hopefully we can get 1, maybe 2 more whilst we do Nightmare Zone to get the points, and then we won't be too far off of the Arc Light. We now have the points to imbue our Black Mask, which will eventually also work on our Slayer Helmet. There it is imbued. You guys may be wondering why I didn't do like PvP Arena or Soul Wars because it's quicker. I also needed attack experience, and we almost got 75 just from Nightmare Zone, so we're definitely going to get this, just finishing our Fire Giant task when we go back to Slayer. But I do quickly want to take a small detour and go get a Warped Scepter, and because I haven't got a lot of cannonballs, I'm simply going to just safe spot Tortoises, and I'm just going to do a full crystal with the Bofa. And the reason I'm doing this is because I'd like to try TOA early. I'm not sure how early I can do it, but I'm hoping to try some potentially in the next few days, just to see how it goes with a friend of mine. And we're going to see if we can potentially get me a Fang, and then slowly work on early chambers on this account. But for now, we need to get the Warp Scepter just to make those pieces of content actually viable. This is where we will be safe spotting them, and literally we're just going to chill here and we're going to see how it is. I've seen this done before. It's not the most efficient way, don't get me wrong, but it's completely free. Don't have to use any supplies. I'm just going to use some range pots, that's it. If it is really bad, which at the moment it's not looking too good, I can't lie, we will potentially make some cannonballs and then cannon the terror birds instead. It turns out you actually need the crystal chime in your inventory to be able to damage these. That is why I was constantly hitting zeros. So we got it. We're going to go back and we're going to see what it's like. So we got ourselves the Scepter on 113 KC, so another place that I get lucky with drop rate, but I can't complain because, like I said, this is one of the requirements I want to do early TOA. The main other thing is Thralls. Now, I'm not going to be going there with anything like a Warhammer or a BGS. I don't know much about TOA, but as far as I'm aware with the person I'm going to be playing with, I can get away with that because he will have it. But we're not 100% sure how TOA is going to go, so we're kind of just going to find out. If it's something that's good, I will show clips. If not, we'll just wait until later on when I have more gear. But we have the Scepter out of the way. I'm going to do Thralls at one point. I'm not going to do it just yet, but for now we're going to do this hard clue, and then we're actually going to do Slayer. Now, the way I'm going to do Slayer is we're at 62, and obviously 69 is the next big goal for Demonic Gorillas, but I need a load of points to unlock a load of different things, so we're actually going to tutorial skip. So I'm not going to be getting a hell of a lot of Slayer experience, but I am going to be getting a hell of a lot of points to unlock multiple different things that are going to be useful for the account. We are going to charge our Warp Scepter with 5,000 casts. It's 2 Chaos Runes per cast and 5 Earth Rune. So I just bought myself enough Earth Runes to be able to, you know, use the Chaos Runes I have. I still have more Chaos Runes left over, and if we really need to, we can buy them. But 5k cast should be more than enough for whatever I plan to do in the future with it. And there it is, the Warp Scepter on the account. Kind of nice to actually have this. I know it's not like the best weapon in the game, but it's better than Ivan's Blast, and I can't get a trident for a long time. Well, there's the first god item, but it's bracers, so it's a bit of a sad one. Also a master clue. I mean, chances are I can't even do this. Yep, can't even do the first step. That's edge. So we completed the fire giant task, but I want to get myself the soul bearer when I'm doing Slayer to make it a little bit easier. So we're here right now just to finish that quest off. It's a very small mini quest to literally just dig somewhere, talk to a couple of people. And well, there we go. We have the soul bearer. This charges with, I think it's soul and blood runes, which we don't have a lot of, but we also don't get a lot of installed heads, obviously, so that's not too much of a worry. Now, when it comes to skipping for Slayer, I need to look into what master's actually best for my 10th task, because I want to get Basilisk Knights when I unlock them, and of course, I want to get Tormented Demons. We're now 75 attack. I got another Ancient Shard, so we can make the Arc Light. It would only have 1k charges, so I need to look into what Slayer Master to do, but other than that, we're going to be skipping for as many points as possible. We got ourselves a hard clue from a black demon task that I just finished. Sadly, no more ancient shards. I know I had like 179 black demons. It's like a 1 in 220 or something like that, depending on the combat level. And we didn't get any, so we're still only at 3 shards. So if we get tormented demons, I'm still not sure if we can even do them. But we did get a hard clue, and its step requires me to get a song, which is in fact from Kingdom Divided, which is what I need to do for Thralls anyway. So I'm going to go do that now, and hopefully we can finish this clue, and we'll also have Thralls unlocked for whenever we need them. And there is a Kingdom Divided complete. That means we've unlocked the Book of the Dead, we can have Thralls, and we also get a few other spells in the Arcare spellbook. I'm not really sure what they are, to be honest with you. Also, 2 lamps, put these into Herblore, and this is going to put me like 1k away from... Oh no, I actually get to 77. So I can now boost to get to 81 and make brews. I'm going to do that at one point, not just yet, but I plan to do or attempt early TOA like I've mentioned earlier tomorrow, and I'm going to need brews for that. So I'm going to make them today or tomorrow, one of the two. But we can now finish our hard clue and go back to Slayer. Oh, that's nice for clues. That's very nice. Alright, go on game, give me some luck. Iron dragons in the catacombs of Korinth. Finally, the second part of the totem. It's been a while since I got one of those. It's been my first task I done in the catacombs. I got the first piece. And there it is, 270 points, putting us at 448 total. We also get a hard clue, which is kind of nice. Can we do the first step? Yes, we can. So now that we've got this many points, we're going to go spend a few. We're still going to need more because it's 400 alone for the Slayer helmet. And although I don't need it, I really want to get it, especially when I do Tormented and Demonics for extra defense, or if mistakes are made. So I'm going to go spend some of those points, and then we're going to see if we can do this hard clue. So we have ourselves 448 points. Now the things I want to unlock, I don't know if I've said all of them. We want Lizardman tasks, Basilisk tasks, Jad tasks, Superiors, and the Slayer helmet. And the Slayer helmet's 400 points, so we're going to get this last. It's also the least important. But we're going to start off with Bigger and Badder. Slayer, Superior, sorry, are obviously such a big thing in Slayer. Outside of that, the next thing we want to get is Basilisk tasks, so we can start doing Basilisk Knights, which would be very nice for the jaw. And then we might as well unlock Lizardman, so we can slowly work towards getting Warhammer. And then last but not least will be Hot Stuff, which is Jad or Zuck. And now all I need to unlock after this is the Slayer helm. So we need another 400, we need another 400 Slayer points, which is about 100 more. It's 157 we need. It's going to take a little while, sorry, 357. So once we get that, we can just start doing normal Slayer for once. This is going to be Death to the Dorgushan complete after this cutscene. I've done this because I need to be able to use the Bone Dagger special attack in TOA, and this quest allows you to use it. Beforehand, you could use the Bone Dagger, but not the special attack. So now that we have that, we can buy the Bone Dagger from Nardok and use it in TOA. I don't know how TOA is actually going to go, but like I said, if it goes well, I'll probably show some stuff. If not, I'll just save it till later, and we'll do it when we've got more gear, more stats. So we have done our first TOAs. I didn't actually record any of it. I said I wasn't really going to record any of it until I'm comfortable, and I'm still completely learning. Never done TOA, and I've got a friend teaching me in duos, and we started with like 0 invocations and everything, just to understand the mechanics, so I could get in there and see how things work. We've slowly added them, just done a 50. Tomorrow we're going to do more, and we're going to see if we can go up to 150s. Honestly, I've had a lot of fun. Even if it's low invocations, this content is going to be fun. My gear's not good for it. There's a lot of improvements to make with my gear, but that will come with time. But to be able to go there early is cool. There's a chance of getting something like a Fang. Can't even wield it yet. I need 82 attack, but we'll get there. But it's nice to be able to actually do tombs. It's fun content. So once I'm more comfortable, I'll start showing content. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. One thing I would just like to say as well is, whilst I've been doing Slayer, I keep forgetting to bring my Black Mask for a start, but I done a DPS calculation on the Zombie Axe versus the Dragon Scimitar. And it turns out, when you're on task, the Dragon Scimitar, pretty much every scenario I've tested, is just better than the Zombie Axe. So I'm a bit confused as to why the Zombie Axe is so highly valued. Like, it's good to have whenever I'm off task, but whenever I'm doing Slayer, it's significantly worse in DPS calculations, which is really annoying because it's almost like it wasn't worth going for. Like, it's nice to have, it's useful in certain places, but during Slayer, I'm just not using it. There's not a single mob that I've had as a Slayer task that's actually been good for the Zombie Axe. But I thought I'd say that, it's kind of interesting. I'll actually show the difference in DPS right now on screen, quick screenshot. But yeah, it's strange. Zombie Axe isn't going to get much use going forward because I can just do Slayer until I get a whip, and then that's better than the axe. Hey, that's actually a full totem complete, which is kind of nice because we can get some shards with that. I don't think I'll wait for a task. I'm not sure when I'll do that. Maybe if I get a Tormented Demons task, I'll do it. That way I can actually get on task for 1 kill. And then use 1 kill for Tormented Demons and get some more Ancient Shards and actually create the Arc Light, you know? And there is 65 Slayer. That means we have just unlocked our first proper burst task with Dust Devils. We had jellies before, but a lot of Slayer Masters can't assign jellies, so didn't really count it. And we have Dust Devils. That's a very nice task to get for both experience and, well, not just Slayer experience, obviously combat experience is what I was trying to say. So I'm very happy with that. Didn't hit very well at the end though. Yeah, just, I don't know. I just started noodling, it felt like. Hey, now that's nice to see. That's very nice to see. Oh, damn, that's nice to have. I'm happy. $450 Slayer points with a total of 793. That is juice. So now that we have enough Slayer points and more to be able to unlock the Slayer helm with spare left for different things, if there's certain things that come up, blocks maybe, skips, maybe even Slayer rings. I could buy Slayer rings straight away. Wouldn't be bad, but not needed. I'd rather save it for blocks. I think there's nothing else that's needed. Let's unlock the Slayer helmet. Boom, there we go. And let's make ourselves a Slayer helmet. I think you can just use... Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Any of these on each other. There we go. The Slayer helmet is on the account. Kind of nice. We'll get a recolor of this eventually. Probably the Calfight Queen one to match the green theme. And our first normal Slayer task, considering we're going to be a normal Slayer now, is Blood Velds. Oh, that makes me so happy. That's a task I want a lot of. A lot of blood runes, a lot of alks, very good melee experience. We want 82 for the Fang, so we definitely need to do that. But that was the plan for this episode, and that is where we're going to end this episode. In the next episode, I really want to crack down on TOA. I'm going more TOA tomorrow, but I don't plan on doing any solo because I've never enjoyed solo Cox, and I don't want to do solo TOA. It's content I can do with others, so why not do it with others? So I'm mainly going to be doing it with people. So it's not going to be like a full episode of TOA because I need people to be around to do it with. And it's only one person I'm going to be doing it with. So outside of that, we're going to be doing Slayer. But now we can actually do Slayer until 69. Then it's more quests. but we can finally just do normal Slayer and we don't have to skip. So I'm very excited. But I hope you guys did enjoy this episode. If you did, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.